I saw there were a bunch of promoters and entertainers from Pretoria that wrote an open letter to Minister Nathi Mthethwa in regards to this Africa Unite concert that's coming up with Burna Boy, Jadena, Koista. I saw Maporis has been added to the lineup as well. I read that open letter. They made some really, really valid points.
What does it say?
But at the same time, they sounded really xenophobic. I don't know if you guys have seen.
I haven't.
I didn't read the letter in full, but I've obviously heard what people are kind of saying and the points that trying to get across. And I think what's important is, what they're trying to make sure that the government understands is that feed us your people first before you feed others. I think that's the gist of it, which is what most countries do anyway. If you're going to try and get a job elsewhere, for instance, if you're applying in the States for a job, the States will say, okay, but if we're hiring you, is there nobody else in America who can do this job before we hire you? So I think that's the narrative they're trying to run with. They might have chosen the wrong words, which might have made them come off a bit condescending.
I understand 100% where they speak about they've been trying to get funding from that department.
Everyone's
Mr. Tutor's department for a while.
Yeah, Minister Nathi Mthethwa has been going through a lot because he's the first to tweet about congratulations.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
they speak
but
about
what are you
that.
doing
But
for
I
us?
guess-
They
No.
followed all procedures. They put in the paperwork they have to, but over the years they haven't got funding.
Yeah.
Why is it that a entertainment company from outside of South Africa is able to get funding so quick and be the promoter for this event?
And support an
So
artist.
was it an events company outside of South Africa?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. It's happening.
And they're bringing an artist who said he would never step foot in South Africa
that's
because
gets
of how
tricky.
he feels in South Africa. So it's like, okay, not only are you supporting a company from outside of South Africa, you're also then bringing an artist who basically spat in South Africa's face and said, I ain't coming.
Yeah. That's why I understood a lot of things they were saying, but at some point, like, I would have not said some things because it came across as give the money to a South African kind of a vibe. But in terms of the context of what they're trying to get across, I thought it was really, really dope. And I thought it was really cool to see how 8 to 10 promoters from Tshwane could come together to agree and say, let's write this letter. You know, I know they spoke about it on Mo Flavor show where Kakleho Malachi, who's one of the members, where he breaks things down and he explains basically what we're saying right now, where he's like, look, we're not coming from anger, we're coming from a place where we're like fed up.
So he's been doing it from homecoming picnic and the rest supporting him.
Yes, but also, do you know what the thing is? This thing's also going to benefit a lot of artists because you have the likes of, for instance, Thandiswa, who also said, she was trying to put a festival. She's never gotten any funding from,
But guys,
from
when?
government.
No, but let's be realistic.
No, but when you when you apply, when you apply, I get you're asking, please help us. This is the intention. I'm trying to do something for South African women. This is what I'm trying to push.
Thandiswa Mazwai got funding even if she wasn't doing it for women.
Yeah, definitely. She should definitely,
Just
without a
for
doubt.
herself.
Yes.
So
and obviously it was. She tweeted about it at some point. She also said she's never gotten funding. She's never gotten funding from the
corporates or government.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, for what the Tshwane movement or the entertainers movement are trying to say is that support us, because at the end of the day, you are the Department of Arts. Who are you supporting if you're not helping us?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it this way. I'll shout out Durban for this. The Durban Arts and Culture, they always support Durban.
Yes, support, yeah.
That's without a doubt.
But because Durban's mandate also is to be the entertainment hub of South Africa.
Joburg, I remember when they used to run it before Carfax back in the days. I know we used to have that type of thing. But since I've never seen anything.
I think the only guy who gets
arts.
support from Joburg is Osmic.
And even then, it's
Even then he struggles. Even then he struggles.
Mm.
Even then, because that's why he always says that whatever money that he puts together.
So clearly, they don't say us for shit.
He has to struggle also.
No, they don't say us for shit.
I haven't
No,
heard.
they don't say us for shit.
Nathi Mthethwa always congratulates artists. I haven't heard
Once you've
an
accomplished
artist
something.
going saying, "Oh, thank you for that support."
Yes.
Thank you. But he always congratulates the artists, and the artists never mention him or the departments of arts and culture. And even when he does congratulate, no artist has said, by the way, thank you for, because without you, this wouldn't be possible.
Okay, for me coming as, cool, I can congratulate you like a Shoma Joseph for doing this. For me, I think now it's up to me to say, Shoma Joseph, what can we do to help you and your career further?
That should
be what happened, you know what I mean? It should be that. So now clearly, congratulations will look good on paper, shut up.
And everybody has said something. He never replies, he never says anything. Oh, he does sometimes, and is very cheeky about it, very slap-backy about it. Thinks we're being sour about it, but yeah.
I remember he was also tweeted even with that whole Vatiswa Ndaga when she also had her open letter about how actors are treated in South Africa.
What happened with that?
Dololo. My question is, mali, budget.
That actress chick, that one is...
No, she's not saying she wants the money from the Fergusons. She's saying something needs to be done about the standards of South African actors. Because at the end of the day, the Fergusons are paying her according to a standard.
The fact that in entertainment,
raise the standards.
The miners have a union. Niggas who work in railway, steel, people that work in factories have a union. Teachers have a union. The fact that there's no union, because a union will then be able to establish how much is the minimum any presenter or actor should get paid. And we've been going on, and South African entertainment has done so much to bring eyes to South Africa.
Okay.
Yet there is no controlling body or corporate governance to make sure that everybody is even the housekeepers got unions, bro.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for us, you can get 2,500 rand to 25,000 rand.
Yeah.
There's no system
Scale, yeah.
and grading.
Why is that?
Because there's no corporate governance from government. These are things that government has to be involved in. Especially when we're doing things like winning Oscars. Especially when we're doing things like Black Coffee and Virgil Abloh on whatever, and you congratulating us. You understand? We already bring it. It's like it's the same as sports. There's unions in sports because sport is such a commodity for a country. You know what I mean? So here we are doing so much. If you look at now what African music is becoming, African story is becoming, yet we don't have a bigger brother to look after the interests.
So is it now the time for us as artists, musicians, actors, everything, the entertainment industry to stand together and actually fight and stand against this?
It's been time like 10 years ago.
Because now there was something with the copyright.
The bill,
right?
I saw that.
How many artists tweeted? How many?
And that thing's been deferred so many times.
But how many artists came out saying?
No, people were tweeting.
A lot. Yeah, people
Okay.
signed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
but nothing has come out of it afterwards. And
So,
it was
we don't follow
valid.
up. So maybe it's the thing that we don't follow up.
No, people follow up.
Huh?
They're
People
just
follow
blue
up.
ticking. That's
So
the
they
problem.
just blue tick us and
And
I wonder how much we actually
Also, Tony
contribute
Khoroka wanted to do
yeah.
a union for actors. He got shut down.
How much do you think we
Tony
contribute to the
Khoroka,
GDP?
Man, my bad. You knew kids.
how much do you think we contribute?
Yeah. How much?
Entertainment
How
is
much do you think the entertainment industry contributes to the GDP?
I don't know.
5%,
It is
10%,
5%.
more.
So maybe they're thinking 5% is nothing.
Guys,
Maybe, I don't
there's no
know.
booze without.
Maybe that.
If look at the amount of money
Yeah.
that SAB or Budweiser now,
Yeah.
whatever they called, makes. And you all of that liquor is drank. You guys play there. We are there.
Just like you're drinking
from
now.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Lama Klapo. Bana, even if we look at the GDP that alcohol brings, and then half that.
Entertainment, through music on the background, through everything, right?
Champagne poppers,
Bana.
lappa. Samro
And
ain't
those
paying
guys
no
bring in
money.
money. Even actually bringing the GDP of everything. Because if you go to town and you see the Kakat, he's playing music in his
Definitely.
ear. If you
It's
go
a
to the
universal
miner,
language.
they playing music.
Definitely.
So we
Where does the money normally go to arts and culture?
That's the
That's the question.
of the day.
Because I've never been like saying like Department of Arts and Culture is hosting this.
Yeah.
Or
They should be doing, where does the money go?
I mean, that's cartel.
That's the question we
Sundown.
need answers for.
It's like, where does the money go?
I don't know if you guys saw that Al Chapo's son's story where
Well, against the government, where he was.
he was arrested.
Yeah.
And then the cops that shot him, they got shot. They shot that car like 100 and something times.
Yo.
Right? Now I'm gonna leave it there. It's one of those.
Cops got shot up 100 times.
After they locked up the son.
I'm so confused. Okay,
Me
anyway.
too.
It's one of those.
So they run the system, they run the country, right?